Okay, so this is room 801. This is a 2-bedroom suite. So when you enter, there is a sitting area with 2 couches, a table. There's a TV, and then to your left is the dining and kitchen area. So there are 4 chairs, and then you also have a full-size ref. You have an electric stove, cookware, you have a hot water kettle, a sink, enough plates and cups and glasses and utensils. There's also a trash can and a broom and a dustpan. And this is balcony number 1. So you can go out here anytime. And that's Robinson's Place out there. There's also a sitting area here. As you can see, we've moved in quite well. So the first room it has a queen bed with 2 pillows each. And then there's an aircon with this kind of control. And then a TV. And then a dresser. And through that is the bathroom with a tub. And then this is balcony number 2. So then the second bedroom is right here. It has 2 single or twin beds and a closet and another balcony. And this bathroom has a shower stall. And a bidet, but no blow dryer. And then for Wi-Fi speeds, it's pretty good. So the reason I chose this hotel is because I saw a YouTuber saying that the Wi-Fi is pretty good. So they give you the 5 of these slips. It's 1 per device, and the Wi-Fi is good enough to have Zoom classes. So that's it.
Hi, so I'm making this video for all those families who will be traveling from the US to Manila. Before we traveled, I took a lot of time researching on YouTube where to quarantine, what to bring. So I hope this video will be able to help those who are planning to fly from the US to Manila. So first of all, we were given 6 days of quarantine, and our swap day, they told us it was going to be on the 5th day. So I was very relieved because we were initially worried my son was vaccinated in the US, and we got a WHO yellow card where we placed all the vaccine details. And we also were able to get a Maryland certification with a QR code. And these were the 2 documents that I uploaded in the One Health website. So when we were at the airport, the person checking the vaccination details told us that my son would be in quarantine the same amount of days as we were. So instead of 7 or 10 days, we were given 6 days of quarantine. Okay, but before that, I wanted to say that beware in flying Cathay Pacific because they gave us a lot of trouble. There were cancellations on our flight from Manila to JFK, and so we had to rebook our flight going there. And they also delayed our flight from JFK to Hong Kong, which was troublesome because we would miss our connecting flight from Hong Kong to Manila. So what they did instead was, after calling them and talking to them for hours, they booked us in a flight on PAL instead, so from JFK to Manila. And it was just by chance that there was a non-stop flight from JFK to Manila on that day. So I don't know what would have happened if there were no flights that day. So another thing, don't book or don't pay ahead. Don't pay for your quarantine hotel until you're sure, until you're on the flight. Or you can also choose the pay at the hotel option. Okay, so next, to the quarantine hotel, I researched everything. I messaged them and asked if food deliveries were allowed. So that was very important because my son is going to be celebrating his birthday during quarantine, and of course we wanted to have food delivered as well as some groceries. And so far, Tropicana has been very nice. They bring all this stuff to our room, even as late as 8:30 at night. Some things that could help, you can bring. I had some stuff from the house delivered here, such as house clothes, a sponge, and dishwashing soap, although they do provide that. I also brought in a white noise machine, which I bought in the US, and it's turning out to be very useful because it is very noisy here in Manila, so that helps. So like I said, I packed some detergent, so you can wash some small items, like if you don't have enough underwear for 6 days, and some snacks, of course. And so far so good. The internet speed is also a factor in deciding to choose where to quarantine. And as far as I can tell, this hotel uses a fiber connection, so it's super fast. Every now and then it gets cut, but it's not troublesome. You can watch streaming sites easily, and my son is able to do his online classes with no problem. Some things you can do is you can bring your ebooks or download movies. A good idea is also bringing a thumb drive, so you can download your movies in the thumb drive and watch them on the big screen, since there are 2 TVs here. That's it. So I hope this video will help someone who is potentially planning a trip from the US to Manila. We are very happy with what we got here. The front desk was very nice. I mean, they upgraded us to a 2-bedroom suite when initially we booked 2 separate rooms, and we have so much space. So that was very nice. That's it. We're very happy. So tomorrow will be the 5th day. Hopefully, our results come in and they'll be negative, and hopefully we will be able to go home soon. All right. So if you have any questions, you can leave it in the comment section and I will try my best to answer them.